What's up guys, and welcome to a very different video than what we usually do on the channel, but one that I've been very excited to film. So, as you guys know, I've got my D40 Navara, which I absolutely love. This thing has been flawless for me since I've gotten it. Very cool tow car, a couple of wee mods, which you guys can see in the previous videos on the channel. But today, we are getting the Navara Dyno tuned. Usually we're tuning the race cars, but the tow car is just as important. So originally I planned to put an iDrive in the car, but then Bogger from Bog Stock Performance, which is where we're at right now, reached out and said, don't do that. Instead we can chuck it on the dyno. We can pretty much tune it so we can do what the iDrive does, but we can also actually make more power as well, whilst having a better fuel economy. I don't know a lot about it, so instead of me talking about it, we'll ask Bogger about it, but I'm freaking pumped. So this is my D40 Titanium Edition Navara. It's got the YD25 turbo motor in it. Everything is completely stock on this car. So we'll go have a chat to Bogger and see exactly what he's going to do to it. So we're putting the Navara onto this hub dyno. So what we're going to do first is we are going to run it up, see what power it makes completely stock, and then after the tune as well. Of course we'll have a quick chat to Bogger so he can run us through exactly what he changes within the tune, how much the tune costs for you guys if you guys are wanting to come in and get it done yourself, and the benefits of it pretty much. So I've actually never seen one of these hub dynos being used before, so it's very interesting. Easy setup? Yeah. Sweet. Do the spaces on the car matter? Nah. Wicked. Alright guys, we're all hooked up on the dyno. Thing's fancy as hell. It's so strange to see the truck hooked up. Alright, so what do these make stock? I can't remember. I've never had one on the hub dyno, but okay. I'm going to guess about one on the hub dyno, maybe 100 to 110 kilowatts. Alright, sweet. So if you've got an iDrive, right? Yeah. So I go out and buy an iDrive. Yeah. What's the difference between that and coming and getting a dyno tune? Well, the iDrive gives you no more power. Yeah. So it just makes the computer think you're putting your foot on the throttle more. Yeah, yeah. So it's just tricking the computer. Yeah. Good for manuals to get rid of the lag, but yep. Autos makes it kick back gears all the time. Oh, yeah. And you'll use more fuel. Okay, so we're going to gain more power, but can you do the same thing with this, the throttle response? 100%, yeah. So there's a driver's wish table we can play with, which basically tells throttle position, how much torque you're requesting. Yeah. So it'll give it more power and no lag. And what about fuel economy? Be better. Better, yeah. Man, yeah. So it's all the benefits. If you drive it foot flat, it won't be, but the idea is we make it more efficient when you're cruising. Yes. And you don't have to rev it out as much. Yeah. So you won't need the revs to get the power. And the towing? Should be heaps better. Heaps better, yeah, sweet. Alright, so it's just fully beneficial across the board. Yeah. And then what do you guys charge for a tune here? $1,200. Yep. For a common rail diesel. Awesome, and that's not just the Navaras as well? It's everything. You can pretty much do anything? Yeah. Sick. Yeah. So, awesome. Yeah, we can do 99% of stuff. And, we also offer the uni chip as well, so it's like a piggyback. Oh, yep. It's fully programmable and tunable on the dyno. Sick, yeah. So we've got options for everything. Sick. I reckon for the Navara though, something like this tune is the way to go, right? Yeah, it's perfect. Awesome. We were being cheeky before and talking about doing a turbo diesel drift build, which is 100% going to happen in the future, because black smoke is just as cool as white smoke. Sorry to all you environmentalists out there. Let's suss it out. So completely stock YD25. No upgrades whatsoever. Has been rebuilt with a new head gasket, all that stuff done. That was done by the Nissan dealer before I bought it. But other than that, this thing is just full stock. I haven't even done an EGR delete. Can we do anything about EGR on this? I can turn it off. Yeah. And then we can just chuck a plating down the track. But I can physically turn it off. Do you need to chuck a plate in if you turn it off?
If it mechanically fails,
yeah, okay.
Turning it off in the computer doesn't do anything if it and that's what these do. These mechanically fail. They're just a little disc and it jams open.
Ah, yeah. And then all this crap's going into your engine.
But then you'll have issues because it'll have low boost and blow because it's open all the time.
So I'll chuck a plate in there anyway.
Yeah, so it's just here.
Yep.
So you just chuck unbolt it and chuck a plate in.
You just unbolt it, take the gasket out, make a plate out of the gasket.
You don't even have to. You can buy it on the interwebs.
Ah, yep.
Literally, they're slotted, so you just unbolt it, pull it back, and slot it.
Ah, slot in. You don't even have to take it fully out.
Remove it.
All right, I'm gonna do that. That's one thing.
That's pretty easy to do, but I wouldn't recommend really doing that on an auto.
Yeah.
Because the autos have a DPF.
Ah, yep.
And it needs the EGR.
Yeah.
Functioning to do a DPF burn properly. So if you blank your EGR, which lots of people do with the DPF model.
Yep.
It'll still function and work, but you can run into issues with your DPF.
Okay, sweet. Luckily we're manual. Although I did want an auto, but I couldn't. This was the only. Manual's better? Sweet. Alright, got the good option. Alrighty. Tune. This is the run. Stock tune. Look at that, 107 kilowatts of fury from the YD25. Good? Happy with that? Alright, sweet. Good motor. That's 360 Newton meters of torque for anyone wondering. So now we do the tune. Alrighty. So we've got our baseline. Not a bad wee baseline. 107 kilowatts at the wheels. Here's the power run number 1 with the tune. Jesus! That's good. 20 kilowatts straight away. You want more? Yeah. Alright. Oh, look at the torque pickup. Awesome. That's alright. Damn. That's exciting. Already a massive increase. We're not really going to go for much more. That's about 21 pound of boost. We're going to put slightly more boost into it, so we may see a bit more of a power increase. But if you think about that, going from 107 kilowatts to 129 kilowatts is a huge power increase. I don't know what percentage that is, but that's quite a big percentage of pickup and power. So pretty nuts that you can do that easily while still keeping it safe. I'm really excited to take it for a drive now. Awesome, man, so cool. Run number 3 with a little more boost. Cracked the 130 kilowatt mark. Yes! 434 Newton meters of torque. Started at 335, so we picked up 100. Is that good? Great. What a legend. So yeah, we started 131. 102 to 131 kilowatts. Alrighty, so the tune's over. Super stoked. 131 kilowatts at the wheels. It's important to note these things make 128 kilowatts from factory at the flywheel, not at the wheels. That equates to what we just saw when we did the base run of about 106 kilowatts at the wheels from stock. So we've gained, what's that, 27 5 kilowatts, which is huge. But the real test is going to be when we actually take it for a drive, which we will be doing very soon. I'm so excited. Alrighty, so we're going to go for a test run. Explain to us the boost stuff.
Alright, so there's factory limiters that we can't really modify on these without doing like a module or something that tricks the system.
Yeah.
So we've got a limit we can set it to with the factory computer. If we want to push it harder, we literally just put a module on.
Yep.
Or that's where, like we said earlier with the uni chip, that's really good because it manipulates the signal so you can set the boost to whatever you want.
Because at the moment we're limited to...
At 23, 24 pound.
Yeah.
Which towing, like this thing's going to be doing.
Yep.
We can hit that with a bit of heat in the turbo. It can...
Yeah, big load on the back.
Creep up to that. So
sweet. We're just going to test it now.
We set it just below that.
Yeah.
But we'll go on the highway because that's where you're going to get big load and see if it faults or if it's good.
Alright, sweet. Test run. Let's do it. So I instantly feel a difference in the pedal response, which is awesome. Is that just a similar thing as like what you do if you put an iDrive in, right?
Yeah, right. Yep.
Sweet. Alright. What a great day to go for a drive as well. Just goes good. Oh damn. Awesome.
Bit different?
Yeah, 100%. Comes on good as well. This thing is it's so much different to drive. I have to get used to it.
Bit more responsive?
Yeah, so much more responsive. So I'm by myself in the car now. I've dropped Bogger back off at the factory. And I'm going to give you guys my honest review on this tune and how it feels compared to before. First things first, it just feels so much more responsive. Put your foot down, boom, the power comes on. I'm currently traveling on the freeway in 6th gear. And it just feels so much more powerful. Secondly, the power is really nice. You can feel the extra 25 kilowatts in a massive way. I was already pretty happy with how much power my Navara has from the get-go anyway. I thought that the boost come on quite nicely, but this is literally a whole nother level. It's nothing compared to before, it's nothing compared to the way it is now. It literally feels like a whole new truck. Obviously I'm unsure of fuel economy at this stage as I haven't actually had a chance to test it, but I will keep you guys updated in future videos. But as it stands, 150% worth getting the tune done if you feel like you want more power and more response out of your Navara, or out of most common rail diesels, because they can do pretty much anything in terms of tuning at bog stock performance. So yeah, 100% recommend it. Alright, so I'm coming at you from the future. I wanted to give it a couple of days before I put this video up to make sure that the tune and everything checked out, and I was as happy a couple of days later that I was on the day with the tune. And I have to say, I've got literally nothing bad to say about it at all. Very, very happy with the tune. The only thing I would say that is the downside is, because it's so much faster now, I can't help but put my foot down because I've got a heavy foot, so I really enjoy feeling the power. So I use quite a bit of diesel at the moment just because I'm really enjoying the newfound power that the truck has, but I wouldn't say that's a bad thing. Feels incredible. I'm super happy with it. Huge shout out to Bogger. All the details are in the description below if you guys want to hit them up here in Melbourne and take your truck in for a tune. This is in no way a paid video or sponsorship. I genuinely went in there and got a tune, but I just can't say enough about it. Incredible. So feel free to hit me up with any questions you guys have in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, guys, hit that like button. Definitely hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram at It's Mike Lake. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video of the dyno tune. I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers. Peace.